Welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. Little Tooth.
Oh my god, I love that movie. Are you talking? It's first of all, it's Littlefoot,
Littlefoot.
and it was the Land Before Time.
And it sucks because you're like right in the vision of it too. That's the.
I
that's
cannot
the worst part.
believe you're like
What?
on the like of best friends. You're the worst.
Yeah.
I'm the funnest.
You're the you're the worst
human being.
What are we going to talk
Literally
about?
Well,
said, don't talk
Lynette's
about
like,
it. First
please
thing
don't
you
talk
do.
about this thing that I am self-conscious
It's
about.
right now.
Like, it's really upsetting me. If my heart is hurting, please don't. Please
I
don't.
hate you.
You're such a.
Such a.
You know what's cool though?
such
Check
a
it out.
person.
It makes all your other
Don't.
teeth look bigger,
It does.
which is nice.
Lynette. God damn it. Lynette had to have a root canal,
I had a root canal.
and now she has to smile like this.
I have to smile and I have to be like,
She
really?
has to talk like with her
I see.
hand on the side of her mouth.
Let it out.
My tooth is missing at the point.
You should let that little tooth breathe.
Oh my god.
So
I
it
can't
can
believe you.
grow.
Maybe it'll grow.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what
if
I'm
I let
saying.
it get some air, it'll expand.
Maybe you should try to eat with it.
Maybe you should eat something else. You butthole.
You were going to tell me to eat a dick.
I
She
was
wanted
gonna
to. Why
say
didn't
a
you just
wiener.
say it? It's okay.
Wiener.
You gotta eat a
Yeah.
wiener.
Eat a
You should
wiener.
eat a wiener.
Eat a wiener.
Oh, goodness. Welcome. That's the start. Welcome to the Tarp Report. We have Lynette with us today.
Hello.
Yay. Welcome back, Lynette.
Sam Miller is here
Yeah, we know, dude.
with all
Yay.
teeth regular sized.
Oh man. I mean,
debatable.
they're kind of giant.
Yeah, they
Debatable.
are kind of big.
Yeah.
And Jess,
Regular
My teeth are a
size.
mess.
Their
Don't
teeth-
even.
their teeth are
like-
your teeth are
They're
pretty
very-
cool.
they're very
What's
my
wrong
teeth
with
are,
your
my
teeth?
teeth are definitely.
Those are very nice.
You got too many?
They're not. No, I don't have too many. But they're
I have
like
too many teeth.
they fit my face,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
like they don't.
proportionate. They're proportionate.
They don't like jiggle out or anything. Like, but they're not like they're not like straight. Yeah,
I still feel attacked for some reason.
that had nothing to do with you. Now you're projecting.
I am. I'm like, wait a minute.
The owner of the Jukebox Comedy Club went on stage before me, went on before the show and told this long story about how he fell off a ladder and knocked out all his teeth.
Oh.
And it was brutal. And he thinks, he was like, and you know, this guy, Sam Miller, it's not fair. He did meth for 8 years and he's still got all
All
his
of
teeth.
Damn.
Hater.
It was really funny.
Dude's hating.
Do you?
It wasn't hating. He's a sweetheart. I loved working at the Jukebox Comedy Club. It was fun.
Do that kind of? Do people do that? You think like? Yeah, I guess that you like compare out. Like even you're like,
Here's the thing, folks. I don't want to ruin any magic, but when I say that I did meth for 8 years, that was like I was doing meth within this 8-year span. However, I spent some of that time at Job Corps. I spent some of that time incarcerated,
oh my god.
and I spent some of that time in rehab.
I didn't know any of that.
He's
And-
telling us he did meth like twice.
I think that's what it was.
No,
This whole
that's what he's
idea that he's like, oh, I've been
He's
doing
built
meth
up
for
this
years.
whole thing.
Yeah,
that
this
he's
narrative.
ex-drug
I did meth
Yeah.
for twice for
did.
a year each time. No, there was what it was. Honestly, it was probably like 2 years within that 8 years where I was just
And a light bulb was never
on one.
part
And
of
then
that.
there was also
Yeah, it's all
like the
fake.
little
It's all
bits.
fake.
It's all fake. I never.
It's
Oh
stories.
my gosh. Yeah, the host of
Wasn't
the Daily
jail.
Show.
It was in-house suspension
I'm like,
at high
uh,
school.
Oh my
That was-
gosh, right. Like it was like
Yeah.
summer school.
was summer school.
Like you
Wait, but I
never
didn't
even
go-
went to
You didn't-
jail.
I never went to jail.
Never went to
like,
jail.
holy guacamole.
I never went to jail.
I know.
I didn't go to jail. I wasn't homeless.
You were not homeless.
Yeah, it was
I just
like
had to
you
move to a
spent,
smaller mansion.
you spent a weekend with your aunt.
Yeah. Yeah. They were like, Sam, you were camping at Lake Tahoe.
He had a layover in Atlanta and he was homeless for a little bit.
Yeah.
You were like Bethany Frankel when she was having her $1 million mansion made.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, I can only live in hotels.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I want to
4
apologize
stars.
for
Terrible
misleading
way.
all of you, and that I'm actually a secret millionaire. And it's like one of those shows where the boss like goes and lives with regular people, And then
Undercover
He's been doing
boss.
undercover boss, undercover podcast the entire time.
Under Tarp
yeah,
boss.
I've actually been a headlining comedian for 30 years. And then I was like,
Undercover comedian.
I'm going to go start back over at these open mics and start a podcast with Jess
Hold
because I
on.
feel really bad for her and Lynette because she's got a little tooth.
Got a little baby too.
Oh my
And
gosh,
then
that
I'm
would be
gonna-
Lynette's sad story. She would be like, I was
would.
born with this baby tooth. And I've been trying to make it as a comedian.
Trying. It's holding me back.
I was like, I'll
He's
make
like,
up
"You're
this
kidding."
backstory.
Yeah.
Well,
so
that's-
people
That's what I'm doing.
Think.
That's what we're doing right
You're
now.
gonna have to grow a mustache or like a full beard, so nobody will recognize you.
Yeah.
No one will know you. They'll put like they'll put a little toupee on your head.
Actually, a
that's what
suit.
happened.
He's got a suit on right now. This is not even his body.
Maybe what happened is
Like Nutty Professor.
He's actually 5'3".
yeah, there's actually two of me on my shoulders.
I was always wondering why
Yeah.
you were wearing that brown trench coat.
all the time. Yeah.
yeah. I'm actually two guys.
Yeah, but then I would have my sad story, and then you would at the end you would be like, you would take all that off, and you'd be like, oh, it's me, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, and then you would tell Lynette that you're gonna buy her a whole new set of teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get you new teeth.
Yeah.
I'll
Just the
get
one.
you a
It's
PR
fine.
person. So
We all
it'll be
win.
great,
We all win.
Yeah,
You know what I
everybody.
think happened though is that somewhere along the lines I forgot that I was like a billionaire, and that now I'm
You've
like
just become one of us.
No, I'm just stuck here
Yeah,
with fucking trash
poor people.
people.
Listen, I have fucking worked hard to become lower middle class.
This trash that we're at.
Yeah,
This trash level.
yeah. Okay,
Work our asses off to be here.
it was not easy. Okay, it was not easy.
I was born into wealth.
Yeah, I was born into.
I have
My parents made $60,000 a year. What can I
Yeah,
say?
every morning I woke up and ate eggs,
Ooh. Okay.
which
That's
is
a lot.
what I imagine rich people
Everyone-
can
Rich
do.
people might eat
I don't know. I thought maybe like eggs
Expensive.
Benedict,
Yeah,
like something
yeah,
a
just
little bit
eggs.
like just like
This is all part of my elaborate scheme to make people think that. No, I did. I think I did less meth than people think, but I also have never claimed to be like the fucking.
Yes, you're the leader of the meth heads. Are you kidding me? Yes, you were the the
kinda
leader of the
did.
meth parade.
You want to know something though? Is I did do a lot of meth, so whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck. But I honestly did as much coke and alcohol
Oh.
was just
Yeah,
as
rum
bad, if not
rum and
worse.
coke.
Yeah.
Rum and Coke.
That's what he's talking about.
He's talking about
Yeah.
a mixed drink.
He's talking about.
He's talking about soda. He's
Yeah,
like, I drank
yeah.
so
I drank
much
so
soda.
much.
It was
'Cause
insane.
I would be like, I can't do meth anymore because like everything would get so fucking bad.
Right.
And then I would I wouldn't do it, and then I'd get drunk and I'd be like, I could do a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like 3 days later, I'm in jail. I'm like, fuck.
I don't know why I never. Well, I mean, I do know why, but like I never. It was just alcohol for me. Like I never got into drugs, and because I just knew that I would love them.
What's the hardest drug you've done?
Just pot.
Yeah, I think we've had this.
Yeah,
I
we've
think
had
we've
this
talked about this,
conversation.
like about
I'm a square.
yeah. And I don't have.
Can we
it
cut this part
doesn't
out?
have any
Because it was
addictions.
so boring.
Yeah. No addictions.
Jess's, Lynette's drug history.
My drug history is
Is there a
last
button?
night's
Non-existent.
edible. Last night's edible.
I can't.
That's my drug history.
Lynette, they're gonna eat you alive at the prison.
I know. I want to be somebody's bitch.
Like it's a good thing. Actually, it's a good thing you have that tooth missing
It
for
probably
when
is.
you
They're
go to
like,
the
you know what?
prison.
That bitch, she got in a fight.
I
You're
think
a
you're
little
gonna
hard.
make somebody else your bitch.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're gonna see that little tooth and they're gonna be like,
Holy
"Damn."
shit! I
They're
cannot.
gonna hold
I
on to
am
my pocket,
so.
my
I already.
Damn.
Back pocket thing.
We're
Yeah,
gonna just
pull out your
continue.
pocket and have them hold on to it.
I know.
I saw that shit. You know what's funny is as much time as I was locked up, I've never seen that. Then again, I wasn't in prison. I just went to jail a lot.
Yeah.
But like I've never seen anybody holding on to
Holding
anybody's
on to
pocket.
pocket.
I did see somebody being like jumped in and I don't want to talk about it anymore. But there was some shit that I saw that was like
Too late now. Too late now.
yeah, but it's just not like it's not the right tenor of a story for this part of the podcast. So I'm gonna leave it
Well,
alone.
I don't know why you went into it.
Well, because I went into it to tell you that I've never seen anybody
Holding
hold
on.
on to the hold on to the pocket thing. I've never seen that, but I did see that in the Scared Straight thing. And by the way, before I ever got locked up, I watched, like, I would see Scared Straight, and I was watching that HBO show Oz. You ever seen that shit? Oh my God, it scared the hell out of me the first time I got locked up because I thought it was going to be like Oz, which is like
at Thurston County.
Yeah, or even Yakima. You know
is Oz? Is it like a
yeah? It's like a prison soap. It's a soap opera about a prison.
Yeah.
No, it is not like Orange Is the New Black. It is a brutal prison, like kind of. It really is a soap opera. Like that's really what it is. It's just, but it is terrifying.
Yeah,
and that's what I thought.
That's what I imagined jail would be.
It was gonna be like, and there was a thing like Yakima. That was the worst place I was ever locked up, and it was legitimately like scary, like all the time. Like it fucking sucked all the time. There was no TV. People were bored. People were gambling, and half the folks were Mexican and didn't speak English, and the other half weren't. Oh. And there was like, it was hard to figure out like who was who and who to watch out for and like what to do. It was bad. So
I always feel like I could do some time, just to right some wrongs.
You feel like you should do some time?
Yeah, just to cleanse the palate.
We should all do a little time.
Like, and I joke about it, but like, oh God, the solitary confinement, like the me time.
The me time. I can focus on my thoughts.
Yeah, and just the amount of writing I could get done. If I didn't have to go to work,
you something sharp,
right? Like, well, yeah. I mean, I would be a good inmate.
Okay. You can write on the walls with poop.
Yeah,
which is what a lot of people wind up doing when they have psychotic breaks.
Well, I wasn't planning on having a psychotic break. I was just planning on getting some writing done. It was just
some quiet time.
Yeah, if I keep going on the outside, I'm gonna have a psychotic break.
I think. How long? It was like 4 days or something like that I did in ADSEG, administrative segregation hole or whatever.
Hold on, that's solitary confinement.
Yeah, ADSEG.
Okay, I thought you were saying you did 4 days
in jail.
And then I was like, this motherfucker didn't do meth.
He did
and he spent 4 days. This is all about 4 fucking days. Are you
3 days
kidding
of
me?
paperwork processing.
Like,
one day waiting for his mom to pick him up.
Yeah. The other was medical.
Which
one day was medical, which they got your fucking meds right, which was actually really good.
Which was a good thing.
I was most of the time I was in the counselor's office and we were working through things around my father's passing.
Yeah. That's what rehab was. Yeah. That's what I loved about rehab.
My jail time was, I think I did 45, 47, and 90, and then 270 days. So
but who's counting?
But then the 270 was fucking, that was the wildest one. That was the worst.
I imagine
one.
So.
Yeah,
a long time.
And that was the one where they sent me to Yakima, because if you get over so much time in Thurston County, that's what they do. They
send you out.
Send you to Yakima. Yeah.
You get contracted out.
Yeah, it's funny because in Washington State, you're not allowed to have like private jails or whatever. Mm-hmm. But what they can do is that they can partner with private companies and they can partner with federal agencies. So they would like partner. So like our food service, the Yakima jail, the people that did the food service were like had interest in like these turkey farms. And so the only meat we would get was turkey. So we would get ground turkey in our soup. Once a month, we would get a full-on turkey leg. And that was like the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, because you could stab somebody with it.
Say that faster when you're like, once a month.
Yeah, we would get a turkey leg.
Full-on
turkey leg.
Yeah, and what would happen though is if your cell block got in trouble, if everybody was fucking up, like people are making.
Did you guys break into a dance number?
Smoking cigarettes or whatever? No, they'd be like, if you guys keep doing this, we're gonna take away your turkey legs, and it'd be like,
oh shit!
Oh
man!
And
come on, guys!
So funny. Yeah. It's so funny the things that you value when you're on the inside. Yeah.
I was like, stop beating each other up.
Was that like your only protein, turkey?
No, they have to give you protein at every meal. Like you're required to get
Was
a
it
part of
just
the
turkey?
food pyramid. Yeah, all we got was turkey. There was no other meat because nobody gives a shit, and they don't. And they say so they have to provide 2,000 calories, and they have to have from like the food pyramid has to be represented. But like that's the thing, man, is I was always fucking hungry, always hungry. It was never enough.
Right.
Food. And it's just wild that as much as like I did go through it, and I know you had it when you were growing up where you were like food insecure or whatever, I'd never experienced like just being like hungry. There was always something to eat in the house. It might not be the thing that I liked,
right,
but there was something. And that was the first time in my life where I was like, oh my God, like I had this cellmate. This was in Thurston County and I think in Thurston County they fed you even less. And he thought, this fucking prick, man, he thought it was so funny to like just name different foods. Like it was night. I'm like so hungry.
Oh, he would just
and he'd just be like, you ever go to Happy Teriyaki on the west side? And I was like, dude, I swear to God.
Like another prisoner person?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying like the guard was saying
No.
like,
The guards were fucking assholes
no,
too.
it was
Though.
actually he was hallucinating, and it was just, he was so hungry.
Shit. Dude, it was so funny because everybody in Thurston County too, there was somebody who was getting a lot of cigarettes in. There was like tobacco in there all the time. And so we were always rolling cigarettes and shit like that, smoking cigarettes. And it was the same guard. Every day he would come in and he'd smell the cigarettes and he'd be like, somebody need an ashtray. And I'm like, oh my God, this dude. Very funny.
Gross.
This guy.
When I was in rehab, we had the best food. Because they had like
salad bar?
No, we didn't have a salad bar, but we had like a chef who would like, and then there were like always different options. And then like snacks. There was like a snack bar at all times.
That
like
is
chips,
super important.
Yeah, just like because like you just want to
Well,
once you get to the point where you're not you're not dead anymore. You want to eat
because you got those
something.
weird chemical things too that are going on, and you need like certain nutrients when you're trying to get off of drugs.
I just needed
Yogurt.
I needed ice cream. We didn't have yogurt. Fuck yogurt. I wanted ice cream, and we had it on tap.
Oh my God, soft serve.
Yeah, it was so good, and we had like all these different there was toppings. Yeah,
See
so
what
we
you're
didn't have
missing
a
by
salad
not-
bar. We had an ice cream bar.
See what you're missing by not doing drugs.
I know. I was like,
Well, you don't have to do drugs to go to rehab. You could just go.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking about heading back.
Just go. I could say I have a problem. They're like,
And
what?
then
I'm like,
just-
I don't want to talk about it.
Right,
And then they leave me in there.
and then just
Just start rocking a little bit.
You could
just be
totally
like,
go to
don't.
rehab
A little
right
bit.
now.
yeah. I'm gonna go. Like if I'm thinking about taking a refresher.
You can just show them that Fox News story. You'd
Be
be
like, I'm
I
on.
need it.
Yeah, if I don't, I'm on a right. I could just be like, I'm gonna relapse.
Yeah. I
You
know.
let me in.
I get it. Yeah. I'm leaving tomorrow,
We know.
and I feel pretty good about it.
Well, why are you almost crying then?
I wasn't almost crying. Right now? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not almost crying right now.
Okay,
My eyes are just weird.
but you're fine with leaving tomorrow. You're headed to Virginia. We know.
Okay.
Bristol, right?
By the way, I really liked our last podcast. I did, and it was funny because I was talking to Jess on the phone, and we had a really good podcast. And it was like I think it was pretty funny and like solid throughout, but it didn't have that like emotional point that I like.
He likes to cry.
Yeah, and
I
and I like trying to make Jess cry. I was really sad before I left for Chicago this last run. The 2 days before, I was really in a way that I've never been before. Just like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I was like, I just want to stay home.
Right.
Like, I just want to stay home right now. And it's a weird feeling when you like, I really can't. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like, we need the money.
Yeah.
And
Well, you have
It's
to.
your job.
the shows are booked. Yeah. But
Yeah.
this time I'm excited because I'm flying into like Baltimore, Washington, DC airport, and I can like, I might, I think I have to drive through DC to get to my little hotel that's like halfway out in the middle of nowhere in
Yeah.
Virginia. Mm-hmm. And then I got these 2 shows in Virginia I'm excited about.
We'll have to look and see like what the route is and see from where you're going.
Yeah.
And if
we'll
you're
look at
going
it.
through anywhere I know.
That'd be cool. And I'm gonna do I'll probably I think my plane lands at 6:30. I should have the rental car by 7:30. I should be able to drive through DC and at least look out the window at some stuff. I'll have an hour to drive around or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I got a really long drive. And check this out. This is another thing I like. So I have a show in Tennessee, at Bristol, Tennessee, and then my next show is in Tulsa, Oklahoma 2 days after that. And it's 13 hours.
Oklahoma, Oklahoma.
Oh, is that from that musical?
Yeah, okay. Oklahoma.
I know I said that musical. I knew which one it was. But I have 13 hours, and I don't have a show in Memphis. I never found a show in Memphis. So
Memphis.
I was thinking about I might just drive the whole fucking thing that day and then just spend an extra day in Tulsa around there or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you might not have a choice.
I don't have that. I don't have those feelings right now.
Well, that's
about
good.
being, and I don't know what's different. Maybe I think it might be because this is the last run I have, and then I have a week I have a week and a half off, and then I do another 1 week thing. So, but yeah,
that's probably why.
Yeah,
I mean that makes a difference.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
And it feels like.
And you've been home a few days, yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, okay, I was talking to Lisa Rummert.
Yeah, I love Lisa.
Very funny.
And one of the things that I have picked up since I've been living here, which has been 10 years now, is when we say things, we say yeah at the end. Mm-hmm. You're you're leaving tomorrow, yeah?
Something we do.
Yeah, and Lisa was you pick what? I've never heard it. And I'm no, that's a real thing. And I do it too. And and no, it's totally a real thing. I told you, Lisa.
It's a real thing.
It's totally a real thing.
And the whole no. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
That's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
oh,
no.
yeah.
You going out? Yeah,
yeah,
no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You know that? Yeah, no, I will.
I haven't actually.
Well, yeah, no, but.
Very indecisive people. We're very indecisive as Northwesterns.
My tummy is doing that thing again. This morning.
Why did you make it up?
I had really bad gas this morning. And I was I don't care. I'm eating a banana.
I don't
care. Banana give you gas?
No, but I shouldn't. It's hard to eat when you have gas because it's
Oh, I thought you were saying that
very specific.
Yeah, I thought you were saying the banana was the culprit of I've never heard of a banana giving someone gas before.
I think that's why my eyes are watering is because of the gas. It's pressure. It's pushing.
You're holding it in.
Whoa. It could just be because I'm here because you said that's what happens when you talk to me.
Around Jess.
No, you said that I make you gassy.
Oh, I did say that one time. I just did not
I was saying, well, we were having a conversation and I was saying something serious and then he just goes, I feel like you give me gas. And I was this fucking piece of shit. And I'm would you like me to not speak on our podcast? Would that be better for you?
No.
Jesus
Why, whenever
Christ.
somebody else is on the podcast, do you just bring up old shit?
Because I can't bring it up when when it's just you and me.
It doesn't make sense.
That would be it would be psychotic.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't agree with me.
With everyone else.
I don't know.
So Lynette just headlined at the bar.
Headlining lots of places.
Headlining just fucking all over the place. But I want to talk about the thing that's specific to me.
Yes.
That I care about. Which is that you just headlined a comedy club, which was fucking awesome.
I did. It was awesome. Thank you so much for having me. It was a blast of an evening. I freaked out the moment I got up there because I got to the stoplight and I saw my face on the side of the building and I was crazy. That's a really special thing that you guys do for people. So that was really nuts. The lineup was fantastic. Robert Cashmore
you did
was the
that.
host. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
Robert hosted, and I've known him since I started comedy, and it was really sweet of him to introduce me on stage, and he got me all emotional before I got out there.
Good hosting energy too.
He does. He's got good energy.
He's
Lisa
a good
Remmert
comic,
featured. She's so funny. I keep
so
telling everybody, I'm Lisa's
God.
great. Keep book Lisa. She's so great.
Her leotard joke.
She's so good,
my
man.
Lord.
And just how she interacts with the crowd, I love it.
Yeah.
And then Thor did his first. Thor Oxell did his first guest spot on a show, and he nailed it.
He did so great.
It's so great. I asked him to do the show a couple months ahead of time, and he'd been like
First
really
guest
hitting
spot.
like mics to get that all squared away, and he did great.
Good job, Thor.
Yeah, he did good.
Yeah. Audience was awesome. He had a lot of people come out for him. I had family members, coworkers, people from like all different like times of my life came out. Like that was rad.
Yeah, that's what I was like really hoping was like, I'm like, I hope that the audience, like I was, and I was pretty confident that that's what would happen was like, I'm like, I feel like the audience is going to be like, tonight is going to just be support.
Yeah.
Support and love. And like, that's, you know, and so like, I'm so glad that it went.
People like,
It was a good night. Really good night.
People really respond to your comedy.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah, man.
ever.
It's really sweet. I had a couple there that I met just a couple weeks ago. They saw me at Tacoma Comedy Club, and they really liked me, so they brought some friends out to see me in Seattle, and that was awesome. So
you're getting more and more confident, and your jokes come off not as jokes so much as like you can actually just focus on like when you're talking, like you can just focus on who you're seeing and not what you're saying, and then and then that shit catches you off guard. I think that's a lot of this is, I know I say this shit all the time, but just like being confident and then focusing on style, and and that'll take you like so much farther than.
Oh my God, Lynette walks out. Lynette like when he first came on, like the swagger. And I was just like, okay, let's go, Lynette. Not that I'm like worried in any way, shape, or form, but like I'm like, you know, you're always so quiet, and you do have that like quiet confidence that you have, you know, that you carry yourself with, and like
I thought about that the other day. I do kind of. I don't want to say transform when I get onto stage. I was like, I gotta have that confidence because they gotta feel it, and they gotta believe in what I'm telling them. So I turn into a little bit of a different me for sure. Well, and then I get off. I'm like,
but it's not like disingenuous. Like it's still you. Like it's you, and it's just like. It's like that cooler, strong, because you can't go up there meek. No, you know, or like,
you're done.
And so like, but it's just it's that like. It's like, oh shit, that's the real Lynette. Like, okay.
That's the me that's waiting to come out.
Like
watching comics not be confident in what they're saying is a brutal joy of mine. But I shouldn't.
Yeah, because you're
such a brutal joy.
Because you're speaking to one of the least confident. Like, I mean, like, what are you saying about me again?
It's not you. You do okay.
No, you do great.
Yeah, you're just you're weird, and people. They like that.
You're weird.
So yeah, I know. I didn't say that right.
That's fine.
That came off weird.
It did.
Yeah. You're not. It's not.
I know what you meant.
Okay, good, because it's not a question of like how funny you are.
They'll eat you alive.
But if you come out there, that's the thing is you don't seem like you're not confident.
No.
But your material is very strange, and the way you do comedy is different than other people, which is awesome. You know,
it's original. It's an original way to do comedy, and you are confident. You want to listen to you when you see you come on stage. So I don't know if you feel that, and there's a lot of people that feel that way. Like people look up to you.
Yeah,
you do a good job.
Okay, well, no, I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah. I wrote. Do you want to do these?
Yeah.
Now, can we do them now?
Sure.
I don't think these are good.
Well, they're usually not. So I don't.
Okay.
That's
usually not.
Like so.
So you should
How
just know
come
that.
if I say something that might be considered mean, I'm the worst, and Jess is just mean?
I think a lot of times you just start dogging on the thing that you just said yourself.
And then all I do is just repeat it, and then you're like, you're so fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And also, everyone always agrees with you. Like, everyone is always on your side. Like, I don't want to hear it.
It's nice.
Like, you get...
I think everyone but us.
Yeah, for real. And that Dune 2. Oh my gosh.
On the way here.
He's so ridiculous. He's so ridiculous about it. Like, he did it on the podcast. I fucked it up twice. Yeah. And he was so like, he had to like find out if that shit was funny or not, that he like made a Facebook status about it. And I was like, this same joke. And I'm like, he just.
And then I made a flyer about it.
Yes. I did see that too. And
I said, I'm Dune comedy.
Jesus Christ.
Zach, that's what Zach called this last episode, was Sam's Dune with Jess.
That's so great.
That's good. That's good.
It was a good episode.
Okay, you have jokes.
Okay. You start. I don't even like them. I don't even remember them.
All right. I'll read them right. Okay. All right. There's all these scammers right now that are trying to scam comedians into paying a fee to get corporate gigs. Usually it's the other way around. The comedians just scam everyone else by telling folks that they're good at comedy.
See, there's nothing there.
Lynette got on her phone.
I did.
Lynette got so bored during that joke.
Do you know about this though?
No.
Okay, the corporate gig scam.
No.
So here, I have the email right here. Let me see.
It's not by like none of our friends. Have
No.
been
No, but they're trying to get people, and they go, I hope this Hi Sam, I hope this message finds you well. I am ready to inquire about your availability and rates for a corporate event that we are hosting in Bellingham, Washington. Our company has an annual event that brings together all our employees from around the country. Anyway, yada yada yada. I must say that you are very funny. We would like to know your availability and your fee for the event. Thank you for considering our offer. We look forward to hearing back from you soon. I go, yes, I would be interested. I'm interested in more details. The event is an annual dinner party with the organization staffs and business partners. And I'm like, oh, there's the typos. Like that's when you,
the staffs and business partners.
The staffs and business partners. And this whole thing started. Yeah. Date May 16th, time 3:30.
Hey, that's tough because the initial email sounds legit.
But they don't he barely gives any information. But
I know. Well, but I'm saying if you're not.
Yeah.
Like
if it were me and I got that email, I would be like, oh fuck yeah, I want to do a corporate gig in Bellevue. So I could see how. Yeah.
Anyway, I said I charge $25,000 for corporate gigs like this. Will that work? And he's like, no, sorry.
Sam, I don't think that's a scam.
No,
I think you just hold on. What's
down?
Yeah, what's the email to that?
What's that?
Yeah, let's.
What's that email?
Yeah,
Jess and I will do the show.
Yeah, I'll take that scam.
Yeah, let's go.
The reason why I know it's
We'll
a
do it for
scam
less.
is because a friend of mine in South Dakota got exactly the same email, but the towns were switched.
Oh well, you left that part out.
Yeah.
But if you're a comedian and you get these like corporate gig offers, you never give anybody any personal information. Like there's no corporate gig that requires you to like click on links or any of that shit.
Don't download anything.
Don't download it.
It's so brutal because like it's so hard to get work.
Yeah. Well, and everybody wants a fucking corporate gig. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So
that's like the get in that world. That's like the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. You got joke 2. It's not good. I'm telling you, these just
you got to stop.
I know, like we're reading. Okay. No matter what you think politically, we can all agree that putting a flag in the back of your truck is the best way to change people's minds. When it comes to my vote, all I trust is truck flags.
Anything? It's not even really a joke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Nothing. See, it sucks.
If they have balls, I don't vote for that flag.
Yeah, whatever if there are nuts hanging.
There are nuts hanging on that truck. It voids the flag.
This is personal to me and Jess.
Okay. All right. They say goldfish have a 5-second memory. If this was a podcast for goldfish, we'd really be wasting our time putting out an episode every week.
You could just have the same episode. Are you really laughing? Is it pretty good?
That one got me.
Good. Okay, good. What? You're so full of shit. God damn it. I can't write jokes anymore. I give up.
I love that the net knew, but you didn't.
Well, that's because I looked over at
her. You trust me, and that's just so silly.
Should I not trust one of my best friends?
Not when I was talking about laughing at your jokes.
Not the way that went. Not the way that went. All right. Twizzlers are gross, and I think they taste like shit. I'll still eat them, but damn. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
What?
Oh my god!
I don't like Twizzlers, but I eat them all the time.
Yeah, but damn.
So if you're like, you want a Twizzler?
But dang.
I'm like, yeah. A little bit.
I feel like
actually
I'll do that too. I'm not a big fan. I would never buy them, but when
gross.
they're there, I'm like, you know what?
Oh,
I want to
man.
chew on rubber.
What about
That's
a red
what I wanna
vine?
do. Red vine.
vines
That's what
are
I meant.
good,
Red
yeah.
vine.
Red vine?
Yeah. It's not that I hate.
Do you
I
think
don't
that
hate
red
them.
vines and Twizzlers are different?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will eat an entire
That
of
bowl
that
thing?
round
Oh, yeah.
container of red vines and
It's just like
not even worry about it.
I was
Yeah.
doing a show up in Mount Vernon, and up the tech who had the soundboard up top had this big thing of red vines, and I was like, "Hey, can I get one of those?" And she's like, "This has been here for."
She's just like blowing
And
the
I was
dust
like,
up.
I sat there for a second. I was like, "Let me try one."
It's funny because a lot of people will show like fast food burgers throughout the years. Like, look, this hasn't changed. No one
Yeah.
picks up a Twizzler.
Yeah.
It's like, look at this,
Dude, I'll tell you what.
Nothing's different here.
I got it, and yeah, it was tough.
They hold.
It was
Yeah, because they get
tough.
hard. They get
It got
legitimately hard.
But you still ate it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Uncle Danny's venison jerky. I ate it.
Oh, that just reminded me.
Did you eat another one?
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I bet you did.
I mean, you can't have just one.
That's true.
Well, by the second one, my jaw was really tired, so
Yeah.
I would just take a bite and let it sit in my mouth for a while and soften up.
It's like a Jolly Rancher.
TMJ.
Hanging
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yummy.
I do like a red vine.
They're good.
Yeah, I like the sour ropes. I like those.
Those are good.
That's a
I like
different
the
thing
marinade.
altogether, but I
Yeah,
like
those
them.
are. Yeah.
And you get the really long
Yeah.
red vines.
Starburst came out with kind of a Twizzler like
Should do
thing,
that.
and I like those. Those are
I
very
just
good.
realized I kind of smell.
Yeah. Well, you also wore that shirt last time.
I washed
Sorry.
it though.
Oh, that's good. I thought we were just like dogpiling on things. You could say something about his outfit.
Wait, did I wash this?
Did you watch
No,
it?
probably
I
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't
probably
paying
watched
attention.
the
I
shirt.
wore it, and then I actually went and worked out on a nightstand.
Oh, now you're wearing it today.
I thought it was a different shirt.
Thank you for dressing up.
Cool.
I thought it was a different shirt.
Well, it's not.
I can't remember
It smells
what I wear
the same.
every day. Shit's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Outfits are hard.
It's hard being me.
I don't.
I don't know. It's very difficult.
Lynette has a regular daytime job.
I do have a regular daytime job.
How's that?
do.
And then you also have the child.
Good. I got
You
the
have-
baby.
You have the regular life. And
Yeah.
then
Life is crazy right now.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, time is hard. I still have the day job. I got the baby. I'm going through my separation, so I split my time between our house and a place that I rent at night. So
Did you say time is hard?
time
Time
is
is hard.
fucking hard.
that was heavy, huh?
Like
That's
for
brutal.
real.
Yeah. There's never enough time. Never
You
enough
are
always
you are
something
going
to do.
through it right now. You've been going through it for a minute.
for a little bit. I think that's it. Like, I know I've been on here before, and it's been mentioned about like me being a little more reserved, and that's kind of my goal this year is to like be a little less with comedy anyway. Talk about things that I wouldn't normally talk about and
I love
get out of
that.
my comfort zone. Just trying to like elevate my shit a little bit.
I've got on
know?
you about that before when we
Yeah.
went and did that deal up in Bellingham or whatever.
Yeah. Like I still want things to be funny, but like, I was thinking about it on the way here. Like for example, my mom passed away a couple years ago and I talk about her, but I don't talk about her passing away. You know what I mean? Like that's stuff that I keep in and I don't know why, because we can all relate to loss.
Right.
And there's definitely a way to do that, to connect and still make it funny. And that's kind of what I mean by like just elevating my writing a little bit.
That's what you're so good at. And I've mentioned, and I think I talked about it actually the last podcast, just about the way that you're able to like weave in those like personal stories and
Yeah.
that make people feel connected to you. Like literally like when you're talking about your son, and like what he, when
That
he's
stuff's getting better and better too.
when he's upset, he sings Christmas songs. I'm like,
So funny.
like, and it's so funny. And like, but it's like, and relatable, like somebody like I'm, I have ADHD, like neurodivergent, like big time. And like, I have songs that are like constantly stuck in my head. So it's like, oh, like,
Yeah.
like it's these things, like, you don't like, I shouldn't feel connected to a child, but it's like those are the little nuggets that you like hold on to. And like, I'm like, I remember it. Like,
Yeah, that's really nice to hear. Thank you. Thank
and
you.
so-
That's been the neat thing is that I've opened up about that, which I normally would not say anything. And just after almost every show, somebody, one or two people come up and they talk about their kids or their experience or themselves. And that's really cool to me. That's what I wanted to get out of that.
yeah,
Yeah.
you do it.
Talking about my dad passing away, the thing is, and I don't know if you're experiencing this, Lynette, but when you write jokes about stuff like that and they don't work the way you want them to do, it almost feels like double bad.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like it's, I mean, you're already
putting yourself
vulnerable.
out there. Yeah,
you're already vulnerable and you're putting it out, and then it's not received. It's like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew that was a bad idea. I don't know why I didn't listen.
Let me just go back to my dick jokes.
But
Go back to my dick jokes.
I think that's the risk reward
Yeah.
part of it, where you put more of yourself out there and you're running the risk of getting more of yourself hurt.
Yes.
But there's also the possibility of more of that audience reacting the way you want them to.
Yeah, let's go. Actually, after a show recently, one of the people compliment. One of the nicest compliments is this gal told me that, she really appreciated my voice, and it was about the fact that she didn't have kids or wasn't ever married, but she still felt like she was there with me.
Yeah,
and thought it was hilarious. You know what I mean? So that was really cool.
Yeah,
that
was
is
cool.
awesome.
You're able to get people, in with you and on your side, and like I was telling on the last podcast, I've seen, we've done a lot of stuff together, and I've seen this part and this part and this part, but I haven't seen all of it together, like your whole 45, and it was just, and it's just, and how it all connects and weaves so perfectly. And I was so impressed. I just, not surprised at all, but just genuinely, always impressed.
How much material do you think you have that you're really happy with right now?
I'm happy with?
Is it an hour? Is it an hour 15?
That I'm super happy with? I'd say 50, honestly.
50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm certain I have over an hour of things, but I want to like everything I say on stage.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that feeling. I remember, because it's weird to do a great 45. You have to have an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of stuff that you can. I really
Rifle
think that
through.
there's something to that.
Yeah, I remember someone had told me about you should be headlining, and I only had 20 that I was proud of. I'm I'm not putting 20 minutes of garbage on stage. Right. That's not going to happen.
That's a comedian that you probably shouldn't listen to. I think about this in context to some of the stuff that Jess has gone through with a lot of newer comics coming at her and stuff like that, and that the idea of being brave in comedy, and a lot of folks. There's this feeling that to be brave in comedy, you have to say words, you have to offend people or run the risk of offending people.
Yeah.
When I would say, yeah, there's something to that, being oh yeah, I'm out here.
Boundary pusher.
But to me, going through what you're going through and being a real person who there's a reason why you're not as open as other people are.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. What is it?
Well, I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. I think honestly, I think it's my upbringing. Family stuff is personal shit. You don't share any of that.
I didn't want to say that.
Look, this is me.
Yeah,
this is me putting it out there. Your stuff, personal life things, is not to be shared with anyone else. We act up. You go to the bathroom behind a closed door. You get your ass beat. And then you come out a good person. And that all happens behind closed doors. So. Yeah, it always weirded me out when I went to people's houses and they took me a tour on their house. They'd bring me in their bedrooms. I'm I shouldn't be in here.
Yeah.
This is not anywhere I need to see. That's a weird thing to me.
They took you in the bedroom and then they turned the lights out and they're hey.
Yeah. But actually,
you want to meet my snake?
Yeah. So Sebastian Maniscalco, I really like him. He has a bit about that because his family was the same way. And so they take him on a tour and they bring him to the main bedroom. He's oh, this is where you fuck? This is where you fuck? It's no, you skip that. You go to the baby's bedroom. Yeah.
Well, because I just want to say that if you're a newer comic and you're listening to this, to dive into why you are the way you are, as opposed to thinking about what the audience should learn or hear or know or think. Oh my God. What a beautiful opportunity that we all have to grow as not just comics, but to grow as fucking people, man.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Especially when you're going through hard stuff. And I know you're going through hard stuff. And I was surprised actually that you talked about it on the podcast. I didn't think you were going to do it. We weren't trying to
No, I don't feel that way at all.
Just was.
No, I don't feel like that at all. I think, but that's it. Like, that's what I want to do this year. Like that's my goal.
That.
So I need to be more open. But also, you're talking about like newer comics and tips for them and stuff. I think another piece that people are missing is they come on stage and they talk about, things they want to talk about, but they forget that you're also entertaining people.
Yeah.
So like, you can't just go on and say shit for yourself.
Yeah.
You have to do it in a way that it will be received.
My mom died 2 years ago. It's like, okay, well, then what happened?
Then what? Yeah.
We buried her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the yard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of funny.
Yeah. Times are tough.
Yeah. Where the kids play. I have kids.
Oh.
They're fun. Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
I lost that.
Well, I was just trying to like make it into something.
That'd be fun. You should just leave the hole with the coffin in it and let the kids and have like a ladder going down. Maybe
I thought you were talking. You said my face. I thought you were talking about face right now. You're like, you should leave the hole.
No. I'm not talking about Little Tooth. I wasn't talking about Little Tooth.
I was like, what hole?
I moved on. I moved on from Little Tooth. I could tell.
No, somebody's still a little self-conscious.
I gotta say this. Lynette, she's like, I'm trying to be more open. Not about Little Tooth.
Not about Little Tooth.
We didn't know that she meant like all the way open.
Yeah.
She's like, she's getting rid of all of her teeth.
Just a little. I said it was my goal. I didn't say I was there yet.
I love Little Tooth.
Yeah, okay.
I love open Lynette.
This is the first time we've had two guests on the podcast at the same time. Lynette and
Little
Little
Tooth.
Tooth. Oh, wow.
Oh my God, the both of you.
Where's my top?
Oh,
I'm a little chilly.
I want my crown.
I sure do love
Like,
my.
oh, Little Tooth is a princess.
Sure do love my cold brew.
Yeah. That I'm leaving on this side of my face.
I used to be bigger.
Oh my God.
I can't. Poor thing.
You guys are mean to me.
I hated yesterday.
Yeah. This is why I was reserved, because of this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Old me would never have told me that. Old me would have kept that a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good though, because like it's fine.
It's fine.
We still love you.
Yeah. Little Tooth will be Big Tooth April
Soon enough.
3rd.
Soon enough.
I can't wait for my hat.
Yeah.
I'll be Vega. I'll just be like my brothers. My Tooth brothers. My brothers in Tooth.
I hate you.
And Sam's hair will never grow back, so it's like you win.
Thank you.
I don't care.
This is my impression of my hairs.
Like your hairs?
It's just silence because
They're gone.
Yeah.
It's getting worse fast, too.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it
Balding?
took a step up. Yeah, because I think whenever I'm stressed, like it like
bet.
speeds up.
Yeah.
And I was stressed.
And you're also old.
Right.
Wait, how old are you? We're the same age.
I'm 40.
How old are you?
I'm a little younger.
38, aren't
39. 39.
you? Yeah.
I'll be 40 in October.
I don't have. Do you have anything?
No, I don't really care anymore.
You guys got to go to jobs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good time to go to work.
and I have to
Work,
pack.
work,
I gotta
work,
pack.
work.
Well,
I'm gonna do high fives like this. Yeah. Good job, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.